Hello everyone, Joe for Show Up to One here. I'm back with another exciting Clash Royale video. I want to first apologize for not posting a lot of videos. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot about it. I really did. And then I checked, wait, I haven't posted in like 3.5 days. So basically that's what I saw. So, I got it, there we go. And also it was sort of because I didn't want to post anything until the actual newest Tower Troop comes out with the Dagger Duchess, and to give it my actual own opinion. But it looks like I'm going to have to do it in this one. So I'm going to do it in this one, and then I'm going to see what's going to happen for basically when she comes out for tomorrow. I'm probably going to use her in Path of Legends just to see how it's going to work. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. So today I'm here to actually talk about how, you know, the HP wise, damage wise, and basically everything is going to come out. And remember, these is tournament standard, so I just want to remind you. Surprisingly, I think that the card is a bit weak in my opinion, but we don't know. We're gonna have to see until it actually does comes out, and you know, basically wait for a whole week or two just to see what kind of changes it will be doing. Now, if we're looking over here, that is for a level 11 Dagger Duchess. It does for hit points 3,204, damage is 153, damage per second is 437. The hit speed is 0.35 seconds. The range is 7.5 air and ground, and the max daggers is 8. Dagger charge is 1.2 seconds. Now, I feel like this is a bit more different because we never heard what is basically she's doing on the dagger charge. Let me basically explain it, but to keep it short. So basically, she can shoot 8 daggers in a row. Okay, that 8 daggers will hit 163, or basically damage per second 437 on a tournament standard, and it will hit every 0.35 seconds, or 0.35 seconds. After she uses all of her max daggers, which is 8, then she would have to charge. Basically, it's like if you're actually picking up something, reloading, or like, you know, when you reload a gun, or basically you're trying to reload your charge weapon or whatever it is basically that's how it works. So her dagger charge is 1.2 seconds, and that's basically how it is. It does it for every dagger, so 1.2 seconds every dagger. So if you want to count them basically in total, you could say it makes a difference, but at the same time, I don't know, by seeing gameplays of her, especially for people who was playing her, you know, this YouTube creators, I have to say, honestly, it's a bit weird. Now, I would like to say that I'm going to show for the tournament standard for the other 2 cards. For tournament standard, you see that Tower Princess does 3,052, damage per second 136, 1.9 on damage, but her hit speed is 0.8 seconds. You can see that damage per second, she only does 136. For the Duchess, Dagger Duchess, she does almost 4 times of that. And if I remember correctly, I think it's 2 times on the Cannoneer. Let me check. Yeah. So, yeah, that's about like almost 2 to 3 times more damage per second from the Cannoneer. You could definitely see it could definitely make some huge changes right there, but guys, do remember that actually it have more HP than the actually Tower Princess by about 200. I think max level is about 4,000. What is it, 4,600, something like that? I think that's her, like, level 15 wise, and she's also a legendary. So just so you guys do notice, she's basically a legendary Tower Troop that will be coming. But I had to say, I just think that she's honestly weak in my opinion. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the dagger charge. Now, a lot of people could definitely say that the dagger charge could be, you know, yeah, the reason why they added that is so she doesn't basically, you know, hit troop basically 0.35 seconds, literally doing 153. That's basically a low prince damage, but 0.3 seconds. That's basically expo, hit speed like that. So they had to basically nerf it. And to order to balance it wise, they had to nerf from like the max dagger chicken hold and also the dagger charge. But I have to say, after seeing gameplays of it, I think she's actually weak. Honestly, I think the max dagger should be at least 10. And the reason why I say at least 10, because as much you could say that she does really good damage, again, you could play something basically that is like a skeleton army in front of it and then use Hog Rider. And still basically, just use Goblin Barrel. She counters Goblin Barrel pretty well. I think she only get about 2 hits from it, which usually from other cards they usually take longer with it. But like, for Dagger Duchess, I think when it comes to HP wise, it should be really good. The main issue is the damage, or basically, yeah, the damage, how it's gonna be. Because after she uses all her daggers, it's going to take 1.2 seconds to basically get a dagger. In total, I've been told it was about like a 2.6 seconds in total. If you're trying to, play it out. But you can already basically see that it's already bad. And I feel like that's why they tried to balance it. So, you have a lot more HP, a lot more damage per second, damage, head speed. But they had to nerf the legendary troop by basically giving it max daggers and only 8, and the dagger charge is 1.2 seconds. For me personally, they do want to buff the actual, tower troop. Honestly, I will probably just change the max daggers to 10. I feel like 10 is actually pretty reasonable. And, plus 2 daggers does actually make a huge difference. But at the same time, it would still stay exactly the same thing. The reason why I feel like she is getting more HP than that, or basically more HP than Tower Princess, especially because since she only have max 8 daggers, basically after she uses all those max 8 daggers, she won't be really good. She's basically as slow as a cannoneer, but as basically faster than a Tower Princess. So you can already see that, if you want to be fast, Tower Princess, boom, like that. But at the same time, the Dagger Duchess, or can I just call it DD? I want to call it DD. I think that'd be great. Yeah, so DD can actually attack way more faster and does actually more damage. But, of course, it really does depends how other people are going to play. You never know. And maybe we'll get a buff, maybe we'll get a nerf. Last time we got a tower troop that got it, you could definitely see that basically what happened was the Cannoneer just needed and range buff, and honestly, it made a difference. It legit made a difference. And now I would definitely say that Cannoneer is honestly pretty good. And it's funny how I made a Cannoneer rework for it, but honestly, I just like it how as simple they could do. It just needed a range buff, and honestly, it was doing pretty good, in my opinion. But yeah, I still think that the dagger, or basically DD, will be used really good. Will she replace the other two? I don't think so. And the reason why is because basically you gotta put something that could tank like a lot of those shots, or use swarms cards that basically either they can actually get hit with one hit, but at the same time, like there's a lot, like the skeleton army. Skeleton army have 16 skeletons, so she can basically kill the whole thing. And at the same time, we still cannot, because a dagger 1.2 seconds is gonna make a difference right there. So I kind of wonder how this is actually gonna be played, because again, you both wonder. She got more HP, she does more damage per second, faster attack speed, but her nerfs, or basically her balances, is the max daggers and also the dagger charge. Which I would like to say that once we do use her tomorrow, I can't wait because I'm going to do my best to actually use her tomorrow, and hopefully there won't be any problems with that. And honestly, I'm gonna literally give it my honest opinion tomorrow. Oh, if she's actually good or not. Because if she's not, I'm gonna say it. If she is, then yeah, I'm gonna say it. But I feel like as of right now, it's like either they should max her not damage, max daggers to 10, and then basically that's all. It's just in my opinion. But everything else, I think she's basically doing really good. Again, she's really good in basically taking out some swarm cards that can. I think she can actually one shot goblins too, if I remember correctly. So she can actually counter goblin gang really well. Kennier, of course, not so much because of the hit speed. Remember, Kennier is mostly for basically a tank killer, tower princess. Of course, it have a good hit speed, and it does it really decent. And then basically, the DD can actually really help for basically just take out something really fast. I think she'd be a really great counter against the skeleton barrel until it basically drops the skeletons. So you're probably gonna have to log that or basically just zap that to make sure. But yeah, I would like to say she does, hopefully she would do pretty good. Oh, another thing actually, because I didn't add it. I think the one time I don't think range is actually good with her because the rage will make her use her dagger faster. It's basically she's going to spend more her daggers faster. But at the same time, will the generation go faster at the same time since it is range? I'm going to see if it actually does work. Maybe that'd be a great idea. I wonder. I do wonder because it sounds cool in general. At the same time, we will never know because, well, until tomorrow, I'm going to see how it does. But yeah, that's basically everything I'm here to talk about. I can't wait to try out this new legendary troop and, well, tower troop. And honestly, I hope you guys have a great day, wonderful weekend. I see you guys next time. Love you guys to the very best. I'll see you guys tomorrow.